Welcome back and prepare to be bedazzled because today I'm going to be commencing my review of the Storm Collectibles Mortal Kombat X Goro action figure. Is this action figure a paragon of resounding perfection, or should it be relegated to the dumpster, or is it characterized by unalloyed insipid mediocrity in the form of a quantitative score? I'd have to rate this action figure to be a 2 out of 10. Would I deem this action figure to be a stupendous, meritorious, stellar, extraordinary, robust, remarkable, ineffably worthwhile action figure? Or is this action figure eminently subpar in all facets? Lamentably, much to my consternation, much to my dismay, much to my chagrin, much to my grief, much to my agony, much to my agitation, and much to my irritation, this action figure commands a steep, staggering, hefty, exorbitant, lofty, premium price of at least $80 plus sales tax, which is unequivocally a cost-prohibitive price point for the avid, avowed, hardcore, avowed, devout Mortal Kombat fan who acquiesce to paying. I cannot vindicate, I cannot warrant expending $80 plus sales tax on this single Storm Collectibles Mortal Kombat X Goro action figure. As per his redeemable qualities, this Goro action figure emulates his Mortal Kombat X video game counterpart. He is meticulously detailed. He possesses a high quality sculpt, high quality shadings, high quality aesthetics, high quality textures, and of course, high quality accessories. He's also sporting ample points of articulation, so he has tremendous latitude for dynamic posability. You can maneuver him into nearly any pose that you can conceive of in the bowels of your mind. He looks like he's ready to enter the fray and be embroiled in combat. Will he pummel his adversaries to death? Will he clobber his adversaries to death? Will he thrash his adversaries to death? Will he pulverize his adversaries into submission? Will he render them decedents, cadavers, or carcasses? I do not know. The future is enigmatic and obscured beyond the veil of time. Is Goro deemed to be a sadistic, iniquitous, cunning, conniving, diabolical, sinister, malicious, malevolent, hostile character? Or is he deemed to be a neutral character? I'm under the axiom that he's deemed to be a villainous character. However, I do not know anything about Goro's lore, to say the least. He does come bundled with accessories, such as interchangeable hands, so you can swap them out at your own discretion. And this Goro action figure is essentially a variant of the previously released Storm Collectibles Mortal Kombat Goro action figure. So this action figure is nuanced relative to the previously released Storm Collectibles Mortal Kombat Goro action figure. I prefer the deco of the original Storm Collectibles Mortal Kombat Goro action figure over the deco of the Storm Collectibles Mortal Kombat X Goro action figure. Nonetheless, both action figures have tremendous merit and will appease Mortal Kombat fans, to say the least. One of my gripes appertaining to this Storm Collectibles Mortal Kombat X Goro action figure, lamentably, this Storm Collectibles Mortal Kombat X Goro action figure commands a cost-prohibitive price of at least $80 plus sales tax, which is at least 1,000% of the price of an $8 Tobas Marvel Legends action figure. Even though he commands at least a retail price that is tantamount to at least 1,000% of the retail price of an $8 Tobas Marvel Legends action figure, he does not come bundled with a meticulously detailed build-up figure piece for a behemoth of a 14 to 16-inch action figure. Furthermore, in stark contrast to an $8 Tobas Marvel Legends action figure, he does not come bundled with a comic book. So, as a steep price point of $80 plus sales tax, he should come bundled with a myriad of action figures. They could have consolidated Mortal Kombat video games, Mortal Kombat movies, and Mortal Kombat TV series episodes into the packaging. Was it remiss of them to neglect to do so? Well, they want to be able to maximize their profits. So they desisted, abstained, and refrained from doing so because it would amplify their cost of goods sold. Will I relinquish $80 plus sales tax on a single Mortal Kombat action figure? I will not. If the price point of this action figure precipitously plunges to around $10 plus sales tax, then I would take heed of purchasing this action figure. But since that outcome isn't apt to transpire in the pending future, I more than likely will never purchase this action figure in the pending future. Will you procure a Storm Collectibles Mortal Kombat X Goro action figure, or are you deterred to do so? You may be undeterred if you believe that this action figure will assuage your desire to usher in a sizable, hefty, burly, brawny, colossal Goro action figure into your prodigious action figure collection. So, fortunately, he coincides eminently well with a 67-inch action figure collection. This action figure is ostensibly subsumed under a 1/12 action figure scale. Even though he has ample redeemable qualities as a hunk of plastic, I still cannot warrant expending $80 plus sales tax or more to purchase this action figure. So purchasing this action figure is unequivocally a foregone opportunity at this juncture. Are you enticed, incentivized, and compelled to buy this figure, or will you defer implementing a purchasing decision? I do not know what your purchasing decision will entail. My final verdict is 2 of 10. I'm done adjudicating over this matter. The review score is befitting, primarily because the price of this figure is eminently cost prohibitive for the avid Mortal Kombat fan to acquiesce to paying. I have to utilize an $8 Topaz Marvel Legends action figure as a benchmark for comparison of value. The value that this figure furnishes to the customer should be tantamount to 1,000% of the value that an $8 Topaz Marvel Legends action figure furnishes to the customer. Perhaps I would possibly take heed of purchasing this action figure if I could stumble upon it for around the $20 price point. However, that outcome isn't apt to be elicited in the pending future. Scalpers will more than likely resell this action figure at top dollar. Once again, I hope that you deem this video to be enthralling, captivating, mesmerizing, riveting, and of course, engrossing. I hope that you are entrenched in the unalloyed epicness. Have a blissful day. Goodbye.